Hey you guys, this is going to be kind of a rerun episode, and I want to apologize right away to anybody who might be bothered by this. I understand that some people might be. I don't know. I just feel like this might bother some people doing the rerun thing, like maybe looking at it as a cheat, like I'm cheating as on my YouTube channel. I don't know. This is just what I'm doing for this week. Trying to keep things going. Thinking of ways to do the product review. Thinking of ways. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'm thinking of ways to do the product review videos that had been postponed after all of the, everything that was leading up to mommy passing away. And then after it, just like bouncing back from that. So trying to work on those couple of product review videos, get those things done while still keeping up with my YouTube channel, the regular scheduled stuff that I have, and while just trying to do those things without compromising my mental and physical health. So that's why I'm doing the rerun thing this week. And I appreciate your guys' understanding through it all. You guys are awesome, so I already know that you're gonna understand. All right, so I pulled something from a couple of different playlists. Some of these, I'm gonna do 2 videos. It's gonna be like a double feature thingy. Some of you guys may have seen these videos, and for others, it might be brand new. But either way, new or rerun or whatever, I hope that you guys enjoy the videos. I hope that you still get some encouragement out of it. And I hope that you guys are able to walk away with some type of positive message tonight or today, whenever you're watching. Hope you get some laughs and just enjoy it. So yeah, here we go. Hey guys, welcome to Consume the Goodness. My name is Kendra. I'm a certified lifestyle and weight management coach, and this channel combines healthy lifestyle with God's word. Today I want to talk a little bit about holding things in. Holding things in can be so damaging. Actually, a lot of the time, what we're holding in and the effect of holding things in can be worse than the thing that we're holding in the first place. I saw this talk show one time. You know how talk shows are super dramatic. I usually don't watch them, but this one I happened to catch while I was flipping through some channels, and I was like, holy crap, this actually kind of works. I can tie this in to my video for this topic. So I'm going to show you a clip of this talk show, and then I'll talk a little bit of and then I will talk a little bit about how it ties in and what I mean and all those things, all that good stuff. All right, so here's the clip of the talk show.
She's just so darn angry all the time, only with me. Like she got a dang chip on her shoulder. We even have moments where things seem real good and she's laughing, then BAM! She's in the mood, and then she goes off to watch her Sex in the City or whatever lady show she watches. I'm at a loss, Kathy. I'm at a loss. I love her to death, but I'm about done. I'm about over this. You know what I mean? I can't do it. I can't keep doing it. It's hard.
Well, let's bring her out, folks. What do you say? Let's bring her out and let's see what she's got to say.
You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. What? And I can't believe you painting such a crap picture of me. I don't watch Sex in the City, by the way. I watch Desperate Housewives, idiot.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm the idiot.
Well, thank you for being here first. Thanks for being here and for agreeing to such an open, honest discussion. And thank you for tuning in. Why are you so angry? What's this chip on the shoulder business, and why so directed at your husband? I mean, it's got your husband contemplating ending it all. Like, he's to that point. So why the anger, and why just towards him? What is it?
Well, there was a time we were watching a movie, and he talked about how pretty the main character was. He even used the word beautiful. And it made me feel so ugly in comparison. I think about it all the time. And then like every time he picks a movie with her in it, I'm just like, it just makes me feel so ugly all over again. And I'm just like, yeah, I get it. You want to watch something, you want to look at someone who's much prettier than me. I get it. That's what I'm like when he does that.
Is that all? Huh. You're the most beautiful woman in the world to me. Some ladies might look good on the screen to me, just like how I know some of them men look good to you, like that Keanu and Statham and that Batman feller. But that don't change how you look at me, right? 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 Nobody compares to you. You drive me crazy. I drive myself crazy while thinking of you. You know what I mean?
If that lady would have just said something instead of holding it in, all of that pain and unhappiness could have been completely avoided. And she probably would have found that she has a serious problem with being insecure. So something else, I guess, to add into what I was already going to say is that when we don't hold things in, when we let things out, when we do not hold them in, it's not just helpful for the people around us. It's not even only helpful for the relationships that we're in or the situation or whatever it might be. It is also good for us because, just like I said with that lady, holding things in did cause issues with her and her husband, but it also, by not acknowledging things and addressing things, how are we going to improve? If we don't examine ourselves, if we just hold stuff in, how are we going to grow and examine ourselves to be able to grow and acknowledge things and address things? I hope that part makes sense because I just think of things that have been held in, things that have made us angry or sad. Maybe something that we said or did that we feel bad about and we just keep all of that inside. So helpful and healthful to not hold everything in, whether it's holding a grudge because you're angry at someone, or holding in guilt for something, your own self, or holding in the way that you feel about something or someone or whatever, And I know that not in every single situation, I would just feel like I need to specify this because I just want to be clear with what I'm saying. Right now, my message is holding things in and the damage that it can cause. Now, there are times where sometimes we need to keep our mouth shut because what we're saying is not productive. It's not helpful in any way. There are certain things that can just be kept to ourselves because if it's not coming from a place of like, I want to help you in one way or another, it would be to help someone. I'm not even going to say that stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know that this does not apply to every single thing. There are times that we should keep our mouths shut. But those are not the times I'm talking about right now. So I just hope that it's clear. I don't want to go into great detail talking about what I don't mean because then the video is going to be ridiculously long and it's going to be way off track. So right now I'm talking about holding things in and the damage that it can cause certain things that we hold in, like the examples that I'm giving now. I just want to say that, make it clear. But letting things out, opening up, talking to someone, and it doesn't have to be everyone. You don't have to blab out your business and your deepest feelings to every single person that you see or every single person that you know, even just one person. Even if you have no one, like I have no friends, I have no family, I have nobody I can talk to. You always have Jesus. We always have him to talk to. But I will say that he does sometimes help us through other people. If we're talking about things that we did or something that we said and we're feeling really bad about it, seek forgiveness, confess, apologize. And when I'm talking about forgiveness, I don't mean like, hey, I did this really crappy thing to you, or I said this really horrible thing to you or about you or whatever, and I'm asking forgiveness. It doesn't mean I'm asking for a free pass. No. And it doesn't mean that all of a sudden we have to be best friends again. But apologizing, opening up about it, that can make, it's almost like there's this pressure of holding things in, and when we let it out, the pressure releases and it feels so good. The example that's popping in my head right now is like a fart. I know that that's not very glamorous, but it's true, okay? If you hold it in, like, that gas needs to be released. It should not just be staying in there. It can cause pains and bloating and discomfort, but when you let it out, it feels better, right? That's kind of gross, but it works. It does, it works. And by constantly holding that in, it can cause damage. It can cause pain and discomfort, like I said. And it's the same thing with holding in our feelings, or holding in words, or holding in hurts, whatever, you know, it can cause discomfort and pain. And when it's out, even though it's sometimes uncomfortable to let out, it's still worth it in the end. Any area, you know, this is a good thing to be conscious of, but even when it comes to food. So I will use my family as an example. When we all switched to a very low carb way of eating, we don't all eat exactly the same. We are all no sugar. We are all very low carb. I always made it a point, I still remind them, like, okay, after we eat this meal, pay attention to how you're feeling, and then let us know how you feel. That way we know what each individual person in the house, where our limits are, and what foods are best and maybe not so great for our health, so that we can all be at our best health. How will we ever know if we don't open up about it? If one of the kids eats something and it makes him feel, or her feel, like crap, they're nauseous, or they feel really bloated, or they have swelling, or they get really, really hot, or they're not able to sleep. If they don't ever tell us that, then we would just continue to feed them the food that makes them have these uncomfortable, bad things. So by reminding everybody in the house and myself to be telling myself, how is this food making me feel, and then being verbal about it so that things can be adjusted appropriately for best health. Wow, I was straight up in the middle of talking, and my brain was just like, I think you see where I'm going. I think you see what I'm saying with that. I hope this makes sense. Holding things in can just be really ugly. It can be really ugly, and then it can, especially if it's towards, well, if for anything, but if it's towards a person, I will use this as an example, in a relationship with someone. If there's something about someone, something that they did, or something that they said, something that happened between the two of you, or whatever, and you just hold it in and hold it in, it turns so ugly, and then your view of that person can also start to turn so ugly. That ugliness can really start to spread in terms of how we feel inside, and just taking our own peace away, how we feel about that person, how the relationship starts to crumble. You know, the ugliness just starts to spread everywhere when we hold things in. Communication is so important. Open, honest communication is super important. It might not be the easiest thing, but it is so important and so helpful. Sometimes it's really uncomfortable, especially if you're talking to somebody who you know is way sensitive, or they get very offended by anything. I feel like in those situations, it's really good. I mean, this might be good in any situation, actually, just to really set the tone. We set the tone ourselves before we even say what we're going to say. So, for example, like, okay, I'm going to ask you a question, but I'm not asking in like a rude way or a criticizing, judgy type of way. I truly am asking just because I really do want to understand, because I'm not understanding the why, or I'm not understanding, you know, the benefits of what you're saying, or the negatives of what you're saying. I'm not really getting it. So just so I have a better understanding, then that's why I'm asking this question, just so you know, because I don't want it to seem like I'm coming off, you know, whatever type of way. Now, starting things in that type of way, just in a gentle way to let them know I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm not trying to start an argument. Even maybe reminding the person that communication is so important, and my friendship with you, or my relationship with you, whatever type of relationship it might be, is so important to me. And I feel like this might be a really uncomfortable conversation, but I feel like it's so good to have, to just be really open, for both of us to be really open, and ears wide open, and open minds, not to respond in anger, you know, because I really do care about this friendship. I really do care about this relationship. I really do care about this marriage, whatever the thing might be. So I think that it is important to talk about this. I don't want to hold it in, because I know that it can cause problems down the road, or it can cause problems, and I don't want that with you. So, and you know what I'm saying? Like, in a gentle way, and if we start it that way, if we ourselves set the tone, it is in my experience, what I've learned, it is received so much better. And then it is a more open, calm conversation. That is it for this part. I feel like I didn't explain this very well, but I feel like that a lot. And every time I feel that way, you guys always let me know in the comments, like, no, it made sense. Or you know, give me feedback in detail, like, this is what I got from your video. And I'm like, okay, good. It did make sense. You know, it made sense enough for people to get it. How does a dude sit?
Yeah, it feels like it's break off.
This looks dudish. Feels dudish. Ugh. Like, how does a guy sit? I gotta overdo it. I'll go like a dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, once.
Okay.
How do I sound like a dude? She's just so darn angry all She's just so darn angry all the time. Chip on her shoulder. And BAM! Whatever lady show she watches. I love you. You know what I mean? I drive myself thinking of you and whatnot.
Would my voice be like really annoying? You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. What? Yeah, you don't know me. What? Huh? Huh? You don't know me. You don't know me.
Poor dog.
I don't watch Desperate Housewives. I don't watch Sex in the City by the.
Huh? Let's bring her up and see what she has to say. I don't know what voice to do for this. And thank you for tuning in. What is it? Let's talk. Today we are going to talk about time. Time, the thing that doesn't stop. We can't slow it down, speed it up, freeze it. As much as we really want to change time sometimes.
And I can turn back time.
Not gonna happen. So we may not be able to do anything to change time, but we can do something about what we do with our time, what we choose to do with our time. Sometimes maybe we need to slow down. Sometimes we maybe need to be doing more than we're doing. Sometimes we kind of waste time. Not good. Like set goals and then slack on taking the time and effort to achieve those goals, to reach those goals. And sometimes we come up with all kinds of excuses to not do that, to not put in the time to reach our goals. Like,
I'll wait till after my birthday. I'll wait until after the holidays. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month. At the beginning of the year. In a few months, I'll get started. When summer comes, then I'll get started.
and we can just be full of all these afters and ifs and whens. We can seriously be full, like packed full of reasons to not use our time well. Or sometimes excuses to not use our time well. And then when we do that, we can find ourselves thinking stuff like,
Oh crap, I should have done that when I was thinking about it in the first place. I should have started right then instead of waiting until the holidays were over. I should have started, back like a week ago, last month. I shouldn't have waited.
and then we can waste even more time beating ourselves up about how we didn't do something with our time. That happens too. If there is something that I'm truly wanting to do, a goal that I have set for myself, but I say, oh, I'll just wait till after the holidays, that time is gonna pass whether I'm working towards it or not. So why not just start right then, get started right then and there, Even if it's a rocky start, even if it's kind of a slow start, it's still a start. And it's still using that time so that when, 3 months go by, you're a little bit closer to your goal because you started, instead of, time passing and then being like, crap. If I would have started back then, then I would at least be, a quarter of the way to my goal by now. I'd at least be halfway by now. You see what I'm saying? So time is going to pass whether we are working towards our goals or doing something productive or not. It's going to pass either way. So yeah, something to think about. Sometimes we also let our what ifs keep us from doing certain things with our time. I wrote this skit or video or whatever. I wrote this around a year ago, and the kids kind of acted it out, which was really fun. They had so much fun. We laughed a lot. It was good times. So since that video can kind of tie into what I'm talking about today, I am going to play it for you guys now. So I hope that you enjoy it, and yeah.
We offer you the job. You are the most qualified.
What if I mess up? What if the people in the office don't like me? What if people like that? What if?
Alright, students. Next week you'll be reading our papers out loud to the class.
What if I read it too slow?
What if I trip on the way to the front of the class? But let's if I throw up.
Okay, your totaled car is all fixed and ready to drive again.
What? Yeah, I just another car crash. Oh no!
I wanted it with the pool, but what if I hit the bottom?
I got it smart, but what if I knock everyone else out of the building?
Let's go for a walk.
Where does the dog stop? Anything else? Hey, why are you moving?
What? What if someone starts crawling down the TV like in that one movie?
What? It's my year have eaten throughout my house. What if I ruin the food? What if nobody has fun?
What if I fall?
What if I get stuck?
What if I laugh?
What if I cry? What if I drop it?
What if I don't do it right?
Ah! What if I go too far?
What if I don't go far enough?
Ah! What if I want it long?
What if they hate it, mate?
What if they judge me?
What if they don't understand?
What if I fail?
Well, if it sounds bad.
What if they talk about me?
What if rumors start to get spread?
What if I get sick?
What if I mess up again?
We should not want to be afraid. Letting our worries pull us back.
Thinking things through is good, but being scared of things that might happen isn't really a way to live.
Sometimes bad things do happen, but that's no reason to not do things. Sometimes things might get uncomfortable, but we gain comfort from discomfort. Think on that, you wonderful viewers.
Take your one is to the Lord. Ask for guidance, discernment, peace, and patience. He will help you. He always does.
Thank you for watching. This is my first time being a star.
You share the videos. Share them all. Let God go into your heart, your soul. Love everyone in the world. Help people go to God's love. Thank you for watching Consumer Kids. This episode is very funny. I love you, everyone. Audience, kiss me.
Oh God, is it over?
Thanks again for watching. And God bless. Back to the next one.
Lights are flashing like a drink so bright. You feel the fire every single night. Channel members, you're the heartbeat loud. Lifting me higher, gotta thank this crowd. Thank you, never thank you, gift is you. Every single song, yeah, I see all of you. You keep it rolling, you keep it tight. You're the reason we're soaring tonight. Extra support like a rocket to the sky. You show the love, yeah, you never pass by. Every click, every cheer means so much. You light the way with your magic touch. Thank you, never thank you, gift is you. Every single song, yeah, I see all of you. You keep it rolling, you keep it tight. You're the reason we're soaring tonight. From the smallest gesture a grand display. Every single one of you makes my day. Subscribers unite, you're a family here. Let's turn it up loud, let's make it clear. Thank you, members, thank you, get to